editing margins and orientation. On the Page Layout tab at the beginning of the group called Page Setup, you will see an icon called Margins, and beside that an icon called Orientation. Let's look at the orientation first. Clicking on this, there are two types of orientations for a page in Excel. You have the Portrait and also the Landscape. Landscape is a wider page but doesn't have as much space lengthwise, whereas Portrait is thinner in width but longer in height. To change them, you simply go here from one to the other. If I go into File and down into Print, this shows the page in Portrait view. If I return to Page Layout and change the orientation to Landscape, I go into File and down into Print and I can see the difference in my pages. These two settings can also be changed here in the Print settings when I go into File and Print. We can see here that currently it's on Landscape orientation. I can change it to Portrait, or I can change it to Landscape. Also in the Page Layout tab is the option for margins. Here we can see the default margins of normal, wide and narrow. If you need more space on a page, narrow is always a good option and it brings up the percentage if you're using the scale to fit. Normally, however, we go with the normal margins and you can see the settings here for margins. Both of these settings are found in Page Layout, Margins and Orientation.